Tonight on Oswego Now, this YouTube channel has gathered more than 40 million subscribers and is coming to Oswego in just a few weeks. Hear why it's a dream come true for the event's organizer.
I'm Seth Appleby. Coming up, a local Oswego staple is getting an upgrade. Stay tuned to find out more.
But first, dramatic rainfall is set to touch down in Oswego this weekend. Our meteorologist, David Rienzo, has everything you need to know. This is Oswego Now.
A very unpredictable week of weather here in Oswego, seeing snow Wednesday and a promises of significant rain this weekend.
Oswego Now meteorologist David Rienzo is in the studio now to explain what's causing this weather and what we should know to prepare for this weekend. David?
Thanks, Riley. Right now in Oswego, it's a little cool at 40 degrees with a wind chill around 36, but those clouds are going to move in and we are going to see a winter weather advisory setting up in only a few hours, starting at 8 p.m. tonight, mostly for the North Country and the Adirondack region. But if we take a look at the chance of rain, you can see it's really moving in pretty quickly here after 8 p.m. It shoots up overnight tonight and will continue over into tomorrow. So right now in Oswego and for most of New York State, it is very cloudy out there. But if we pull back, you can see that we're in for some very active weather. I know this map looks busy, but we are seeing some rain moving in tonight. And then we've got another round of showers moving in on Saturday. And then finally down by Texas, we have another system that's going to hit us on Sunday. I'll have more in my full forecast, but first, back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, David.
Now, it may not sound like it, according to David, but technically, spring has sprung. And with its usual comes the opening of Ruby's Drive-In. But this year, the fan favorite plans on opening a little late.
Our Seth Appleby has more on what's causing the delay.
Normally around this time of year, Rudy's Lakeside Drive-In is having their opening weekend. But this year is a little different. This year, Rudy's is getting a facelift.
Well, it hasn't really been any major updates since, I believe, the mid-'80s. Brand new windows, doors, walls, flooring, hoods, brand new fans, exhaust, heating, cooling. Whole front of the building is basically brand new.
Rudy's manager Douglas Appleman says that some other major work includes expanding the indoor dining area by moving the side of the building 5 feet out and rearranging the order counter to double the area. Normally customers like to come out here and enjoy their food along the lake, but that's not always something you can count on here in Oswego.
March and April, September, October, our shoulder season. It's not like everybody wants to come sit outside on a day like this, right? So they come through and we'll take care of that.
And although Rudy's wants to keep a portion of their renovations under wraps, that hasn't kept them from sharing a few updates with those eager to get their first sandwich of the year.
You know, the customers are an extended family. Get to see the same customers year after year, build a relationship with them. They build a relationship with us. We've known these people and served these people for decades and decades.
If one thing's for sure, no false spring or delay in reopening is going to deter their most loyal customers. Seth Appleby, Oswego Now.
Appleman says that Rudy's hopes to open in about 2 weeks in mid-April and is looking forward to seeing the familiar faces.
The Oswego County Land Bank has secured a $2 million loan from the state to help repair more than a dozen vacant properties in the city of Oswego. The money will help 9 complete rehabilitations of the buildings and 1 demolition. This is a part of the Land Bank's ongoing mission to rehabilitate damaged structures in the city. Having previously received $1.6 million, these repairs are expected to take place over the next year. An independent project hosted by a global nonprofit organization will be presenting from SUNY Oswego's campus.
Our Madeline Cummings has how one student organizer is making a dream come true.
42.7 million. That is over 9,000 times the amount of stars visible in the night sky. It is also the number of YouTube subscribers TEDx Talks has. SUNY Oswego graduate student Eason Lee has always dreamed of being on the TEDx stage.
I had this dream since I was 15 and trying to be a TEDx speaker. But when I came to America and specifically in SUNY Oswego, I'm closer than ever to be in the TEDx stage.
Now he serves as the organizer for TEDx SUNY Oswego, a project that will give SUNY Oswego faculty, alumni, and a student the opportunity to be motivational speakers for the night.
When we recruit everyone, we only have one criteria. The only criteria is having passion.
The 6 speakers come from a wide range of fields but are united by one theme: progress.
This is the dream of many, and I'm glad that everyone is walking side by side to make this happen together.
Lee can't wait to bring his TEDx dream to life. For Oswego Now, I'm Madeline Cummings.
Those interested in watching Eson's dream of bringing the TEDx stage to Oswego can buy tickets on SUNY Oswego's ticket website.
You can also watch the event live streamed by student broadcasters on the SUNY Oswego YouTube page. If you saw the Oswego Fire Department active in downtown Oswego this week, there was no cause for concern. The fire department conducted active exercises throughout the week across the city. While they were intended to last the entire week, they were later canceled and not conducted Thursday or today.
Oswego Corrections Officer Christopher D. Weber has been arrested for downloading and disseminating child pornography online. The Oswego County Sheriff's Criminal Investigation Division became aware of the information relating to online child pornography, and during the investigation, they found that Weber was involved. Weber was charged with 5 counts of promoting a sexual performance by a child, and he has been suspended and is pending termination as the investigation continues. Coming up, an earthquake in Thailand leaves more than 160 people dead. Oswego Now's Jaden Jiggets spoke with a SUNY Oswego student from Myanmar about how he is affected.
But first, Oswego Now meteorologist David Rienzo has your 7-day forecast. We'll be right back.
For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Welcome back to Oswego Now. I'm meteorologist David Rienzo. Right now, over the northeast, we've got this system moving through, bringing mostly moderate to heavy rain in western New York, and western Pennsylvania and western New York. But that is going to move into our area soon enough. You can see overnight we see this spike in chance of rains by 10, 12 a.m. dying off a little bit overnight, but then more rain is going to move in Saturday morning and then continue for the next few days. Saturday, heavy into Sunday, and then we've got another line of showers on Monday that's going to move through, bringing us a dry Tuesday. But the National Weather Service has issued this winter weather advisory from tonight all the way out until Sunday because of the risk of a lot of rain in our area, but then there is also the chance that some snow, sleet, and other mixed precipitation in the northern area of the state. So if you're driving on Saturday, the commute may be a little hazardous, rain and sleet for the start of the day, but as night turns into Sunday, that's when we're going to start to see that icing. It's going to be very cold overnight, but then Sunday we stay pretty moderate at a little mixed precipitation in the morning, but then being a little lighter on Sunday in terms of rain. Now for your future cast, this system is going to move in very soon. By 9 p.m. tonight, we see that rain, and then that continues into Saturday morning where we'll see this line, a nice lake effect band for most of the day on Saturday. And don't write out some snow. We could see some lake effect snow in on Saturday this weekend. I know it's late March, but there is still some snow that's possible. And then this will continue for all of the day Saturday, and then stopping overnight into Sunday, but then another even heavier system moves through, and this could produce some heavier rain. And tonight, a low of 35, winds coming out of the east before some rain moves in tomorrow, where we've got some mostly cloudy skies and a high of 45. For your next 3 days, heavy rain on Saturday, little lighter on Sunday, but there is the chance of some thunder in the morning on Monday before drying up on Tuesday. Then temperatures plummet into Tuesday, very cold, and we see another chance of some showers on Thursday. That's all for my full forecast. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, David. Last night, a massive earthquake took place in Southeast Asia, flattening skyscrapers and leaving dozens of people either dead or badly wounded.
Oswego Now reporter Jaden Jiggets has more to say on the incident.
Thank you, Zach. The 7.7 magnitude earthquake was felt widespread throughout Myanmar to Thailand, even through Bangkok, where a skyscraper that was under construction completely collapsed to the ground, leaving people trapped below. This devastating earthquake left 144 people dead in Myanmar, 96 of them dying in the city's capital of Naypyidaw Council territory. There was also 732 people left injured in Myanmar from the quake. I spoke with SUNY Oswego student Reggie Young, who has family in the area, and he had this to say.
Oh, it's tragic. I woke up today and my whole news feed is swamped with the news that there was the major earthquake hit Burma and the neighboring countries, and especially in Burma right now, the situation, the political tensions are really high right now, and now people have to suffer from this natural disaster. So it's really tragic.
Story is still developing over time. Back to the desk.
Coming up, we've got Oswego's Now, Jaden Archie with your sports report.
But first, I sat down with a member of the Oswego County Historical Society to discuss a historical figure during Women's History Month. Stay with us.
I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
A local historical figure has been the topic of conversation in the news lately. The Trump administration is taking efforts to restore the names of Army bases formerly named after Confederate generals. This includes Fort Walker in Virginia, which was renamed in 2023 after Dr. Mary Walker, a Civil War surgeon, women's rights advocate, and Medal of Honor recipient from Oswego County. Oswego's now's Zachary Greenspan spoke with a member of the Oswego Historical Society in memory of Walker during this Women's History Month.
Thanks, Ziggy. I'm here with George DeMass, and today we're interviewing about Mary Walker and her surrounding Women's History Month. George, what importance does Mary Walker have surrounding Oswego?
Mary Walker, Dr. Mary, as she wanted to be known by her neighbors and friends, has a great influence not only on the people of the town of Oswego, but mainly on the nation now and the whole history of women's suffrage and medical history. We're very proud that she was born in the town of Oswego in 1832 on a road and a hill called Bunker Hill. She was well known up on the campus of the normal school here. The first known picture of her on the campus here was when they dedicated Sheldon Hall in 1911, and we have a picture of her with her wearing her straw boater. But she knew some of the professors here, and she knew Isabel Hart of Hart Hall fame, and I'm especially interested in that because I knew Isabel Hart. Isabel Hart was in the class of 1907 here, and she retired from teaching the year before I was born, 80 years ago. But she knew Dr. Mary. She took some of her class out to Bunker Hill to meet her. But Dr. Mary's influence went way past the town of Oswego, even into the U.S. Army today.
I just got another question for you. What do you think the importance of Mary Walker? I heard she received the Medal of Honor in her time.
Yes, she was the only woman to date to receive the Medal of Honor. She was a civilian surgeon in our American Civil War. She was the second female doctor in the United States at the time, and she performed surgery during the war, and particularly after the battles of Fredericksburg and also the battles of Chattanooga and Chickamauga. She did not get any compensation for this, so Generals Thomas and Sherman recommended to President Andrew Johnson that receive the Medal of Honor.
Awesome. So my last question for you is that Mary tried to defy the feminine standards. How is this important for Women's History Month?
Well, she set the stage for how women can dress. She wore what we call men's clothes, and then in the late 1890s, the women wore what they call the Mary Walkers. They're actually slacks, but she was just so great as far as dress reform, suffrage. And as I said, she was considered to be a very high role person for the United States Army.
Well, that's all we have time for, unfortunately. Stick around after the break for some more.
100,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire.
Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. I'm Jaden Archie, and this is the Oswego Now Sports Report. Oswego State continues to dominate the ice. 3 Lakers have earned the HACA All-American honors for the 2024-25 season. Mac Hull, SUNYAC Player of the Year for women's hockey, lands first-team East recognition after leading the conference in points and goals. Senior goaltender Lexi Levy, named SUNYAC Goaltender of the Year, secures second-team honors with her stellar save percentage. And freshman Ryan Burke made an immediate impact on the men's team, earning third-team honors after leading the Lakers in points. An overall historic season for Oswego hockey. Congrats to Hull, Levy, and Burke. The Oswego women's lacrosse team dominated in their SUNYAC opener, crushing SUNY Fredonia 21-6 at Laker Turf Stadium. After an early tie, Oswego turned up the heat, scoring 6 straight goals to take control. By halftime, the Lakers had built a commanding 15-4 lead. Cassidy Crosay and Madison Davis led the charge, while Alexis Hill and Aubriana Green added to the offensive explosion. Relentless defense from the Lakers kept the Blue Devils in check, sealing the blowout win. Next up, Oswego hits the road to take on SUNY Mooresville this Saturday at 1 p.m. Go Lakers! The Oswego State Club flag football team was recently nominated for Club Sport of the Year. Oswego Now's Casey DeSalle found out what recognition meant to the club.
The fear of injuries has led to an immense growth of the sport of flag football over the past few years. 14 states have officially sanctioned girls flag football as a high school varsity sport, and flag football has also been named an Olympic sport for the Games in 2028. That growth has even reached SUNY Oswego. Oswego State Club football president Dylan Zielinski explains why he started the club.
I had played it all 4 years of high school, and then I was doing intramural, so it was cool. I was getting like my little football fix, and then all of a sudden it was like, all right, that's it, it's done. And I was like, man, it'd be cool to have it all year round, practices and stuff like that.
The club has only been around since 2023 and was nominated for Club Sport of the Year this semester. Zielinski said receiving the recognition from SUNY Oswego was an awesome feeling.
This year alone is just like all the hard work I've put into it, and my team and stuff has put in was just, it was finally like, here you go. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve this.
Along with the nomination, the club also gets to nominate 3 players for Athlete of the Year. They have chosen Cooper Fix, Don Meserotic, and Andrew Monaco. They receive these nods for their leadership on and off the field.
They help teach people how to play the game and things like that. They're coaches on and off the field for us.
The Oswego State Club flag football team just got the green light to go ahead and practice outside. And that's where I'm standing right now. They practice on the field behind Lee Hall to prepare for all their tournaments and games. The club has participated in multiple tournaments in their 2-year venture, including a regional tournament this past fall semester in Massachusetts. From Oswego, Casey DeSalle, Oswego Now.
The Oswego State Club football team will travel to Rochester on the weekend of April 19th to play in a tournament held by their rivals RIT in hopes of taking first place. Opening day is almost here, and the Syracuse Mets have a cool deal for fans, literally. If the temperature doesn't hit 53 degrees from the moment gates open until the final out, every fan gets a free return ticket to any home game in April or May. So whether it's chilly or not, you're guaranteed to a great day at the ballpark. Don't miss the first pitch of the season at opening day this Tuesday. That's all for your Oswego Now Sports Report. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Jaden. Earlier this week was National Medal of Honor Day, and the city of Oswego held their own special event to commemorate 3 local heroes. James H. Lee, Curtis Shoup, and Dr. Mary Edwards Walker were honored at this year's ceremony at the Richardson Bates House Museum. Medal of Honor Day was established in 1990. It commemorates the bravery and sacrifices of over 3,500 individuals who were awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. Last year, Shoup's medal was displayed at the ceremony, and this year, Dr. Mary Walker's medal was shown. Following the presentation, guests were invited to the second floor of the museum to view the Dr. Mary Walker exhibition. Michael Pitavino, curator at the H. Lee White Maritime Museum, says that the museum is actively working to preserve the legacy of James H. Lee through various initiatives.
The museum works very hard to preserve the memory of James H. Lee. We have a collection of material culture that we preserve and present to the public. So not only are we saving these objects, but we are using them as a tool to share his story with future generations.
Pitavino reflected on the lessons he has learned from the recipients, bravery being one of them.
I think a lot of different lessons that you could learn from the actions of these Medal of Honor recipients. I think that the main one that I've learned in taking James H. Lee as an example is that bravery happens at a unique time, right? It's not something that you seek out.
Planning is already in motion for the Medal of Honor Day 2026. I look forward to seeing who will get highlighted. That's all the time we got today for Oswego Now. Thank you all for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
You know, a lot of people say when you're going somewhere, you don't want to look back. But I beg to differ. For her to see her father celebrate his graduation, it's the best feeling in the world. I can't lie and say it was easy. But sometimes you just have to stop everything and take it in. I looked at everything in a different light. And I realized it started with me going back and getting my high school diploma.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.